But yeah, he told me like as long as you earn a lot of stuff, you can pretty much go through it. Cause I end up going to AOS 9 because I collected all the stuff for Lily that she needed.
Yeah. Which, yeah, the game doesn't really make that very clear, like, what that is. Because, like, for the longest time, I thought that was a purity meter.
I really did too until literally they would say, "Oh, go to AOS 9," and my friend said, "Oh yeah, when you do a lot of stuff, it would be technically for Lily." I'm like, "Oh."
Yeah, and like
Okay.
once you say it, like yeah, that makes sense. Basically, it's like, oh, okay, that's Lily's portrait.
Because it don't look like Lily's portrait until someone says something.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought it was just something for the civilians. I'm like, well, they don't trust me, so of course I gotta gain their trust. So this is me gaining their trust.
We don't trust outsiders here.
Well, yeah, and like I said, I thought it was like a straight up purity meter, because like, you know, there's a very heavy gospel fucking biblical fucking theming to the whole thing.
Adam,
and
Eve,
like,
Lily,
yeah. And you notice every time the meter went up, it was something that was going against it. So that's why I was like, oh, is that a purity meter thing? You know, that kind of shit, but it's like, yeah, like, without delving too far into it for anybody still playing it, blah, blah, or may play. Yeah, like...
Yeah, I ain't even think about that part. Sorry if I spoiled anything that people playing it. I feel terrible.
No, you don't. Quit lying. Shut the fuck up.
Well, again, it gives you... It's more context than the game gives you. Like, I had to sit there and, like, think about it a little bit, and it's like, oh! One of them kind of deals.
Please don't shoot me!
Shoot him for spoiling!
It shot me.
You know what you did?
I swear it wasn't on purpose. I ain't think about it until you said something.
Shoot him twice! Once for spoiling and second for making me waste the first shot.
Anyway, for the sake of argument, I'll go into this because Jordan fucking talked about it, so it's like, alright, fine. Apparently there's a new on the horizon.
A new what now?
Yeah. To be fair, I like Gears of War, mostly for, like, the story and the horde mode kind of thing. I don't give a shit about the multiplayer, I will say that right now.
There's a thing doing the thing because of the thing?
Yeah. I fell into the same boat with Gears of War as I did for fucking, Halo, which... I could give a shit about the multiplayer, that means dick to me. The story, though? Fucking, alright, we can talk. Because, I wound up being one of them weird kids where fucking my parents didn't really understand the whole PlayStation Microsoft divide. And so they bought me, I had a PlayStation, and I've been playing PlayStation for years, and then they fucking started buying me Halo books. Right? That's like, I love you both, but y'all are help.
I mean, the only reason why you do have an Xbox is because Killer Instinct.
That's not true anymore, actually.
Yeah, now we got it on Steam. I don't think.
Well, no, weirdly enough, fucking, so the lady friend's parents wanted to get me something for Christmas and shit like that, which I get, you know, it's Christmas shit, you want to be nice to each other and that whole nine. And they're like, yeah, the other son, fucking, like, he had an Xbox One and he doesn't play it anymore, would you be interested in that? It's like, you know, yes I would. I would take all of that.
Well, I'm not gonna say no if you're so generously giving me something free.
Yeah, exactly. So, I got a Kinect, I got an Xbox One. It's like, fuck. It's like, not to mention, like, something like 20 fucking games. Like, I mean, I made out like goddamn bandit that year, I'm not gonna lie. So I can't just say it's like, oh, I bought it only for KI anymore. It's like, no, somebody gifted me one now.
And at least you got the gift of it. Like, I'll never get something like that with my mother-in-law.
Dude, like, fucking, like, it kind of caught me out of nowhere when they sit there and it's like, you know, well, would you be interested in something like that? It's like, yes, like, I literally collect games. And, like, that was one of the consoles I was missing. Because I had a 3, or, well, no, I had a 1 because I wanted Killer Instinct. It was a 360 in like 20 games in the Kinect and all that crap. But yeah, it's like the 360 was actually one of the consoles I was missing because the fact is like, well, there was nothing super fucking, I absolutely must have this kind of thing on it. There was no KI, basically.
Nothing that caught his interest.
Mm-hmm. But like I said, I'm not even knocking it either. It's like, you know, I made all that goddamn bando on that one.
How did that shit still hit me? What the fub?
Target.
I thought you died!
For those of you playing at home, our friend
He's
over here,
playing Stellar Blade.
he's playing Stellar Blade and he's getting shot like a bitch.
Oh no, I was dodging the shots, but there's enemies while I'm being shot at.
You thought you were dodging. Let's rephrase that.
I'm assuming you're still prior to the boss yet?
This is like a boss arena,
Definitely.
yes.
What I was talking to Kali.
Ah.
Yeah, I don't think I met the boss yet. This is
Oh, okay.
around.
No, trust me, you'll know when you meet the boss.
Fair enough. That's usually how it is. It's still a blade to be fair.
Release me from my imprisonment.
Toot. 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 Okay.
I'm gonna be real mad at that motherfucker toot.
I like doing it. You can't make me not toot.
You can do whatever you want. You're a grown man.
Damn, Skippy. The fact that I stun locked an enemy just by the friggin' horn was hilarious. Now I'm trying to see how many enemies can I stun lock with the horn.
Pretty much all the fucking pretty much all the fodder enemies, none of the fucking heavy
None of the
enemies.
heavier dudes. Yeah, I got you.
That makes sense.
Tremor Gauntlet. Well, mid-sized enemies.
That's what you've been needing to fucking open up some doorways.
Alright, to punch things. Ow, you piece of shit. Oh no, here come the bigger dudes to show up to ruin my day.
They're not even the bigger dudes, those are the smaller dudes. What are you talking about? Those are the fodder enemies to get your life back.
God
Please
damn.
shoot that enemy again. He is not me.
Anyway, so
Fuck this.
So getting back on the conversation. So yeah, fucking I ended up like reading a bunch of the Halo books before I ever even touched the Halo game. And like I still sit there and I make this argument of the day, is like the Halo fucking verse is actually really fucking deep. And it's like if you start digging into it, it's really fucking written well. You're not gonna get that by the game.
Definitely not.
Like at all. It is like it is a night and day difference, like how they fucking handle the story in the game. Like you get the fucking like the broad brush strokes in the game, but it's like the book gets into the minutia, and the minutia is where the goddamn meat is. You know, because then it's like it brought up the whole fucking the fall of Reach long before we got Halo Reach, and it's like I still get chills thinking about that for like certain sections of that book because it was just written so goddamn well. Then I played Reach later, and fucking Reach is still probably one of my favorite Halo games. But I suppose that's not hard. I think that's actually popular thing. Angry gets the knuckle dusted. I mean, you're not wrong, technically. We're getting off of the Ultimate Anime film called The Fall of Reach. Yeah, but once you start getting into film, it's really easy to fuck up, unfortunately.
And what now?
They made a movie of which I sit there and like, yeah, I didn't watch it because like the book was so good, like I didn't want it to be sullied. but getting back into it. So it was like, and then I played like the Gears of War stuff, and I like a lot of the Gears of War stuff. They had some interesting ideas. Like, yeah, the game is somewhat problematic. I'm not even gonna lie. It's literally crouch run and everything is brown.
Why is everything covered in dust?
Dear God. But I will say that is some of the like best couch co-op you can. I won't even argue.
No kidding.
Online play too. Same. And fucking, I'd be willing to fucking, like, assuming we ever get to that point where we can sit there and fucking, like, do something, like, on Xbox and shit like that. It's like, oh yeah, we could probably end up fucking, there's a War series.
What? It's on PC? Alright.
Yeah, that's way down the line. We have many projects before that.
We have many things to worry about.
Mm-hmm. But, like I said, I will just give respect where it's due. Is like, I do like the Gears of War series for the story, just not the gameplay. That's the sad part. Alright, what else we got?
I mean, Summer Game Fest is, people are, they doing work this year.
I ain't lying, man. Fucking, what was it?
Hell, the fact that they...
I was gonna go to Sparking Zero, but where do you want to go?
Go for it. Because I was gonna say, like, this is, like, the weird time where they actually... Well, I want to say it's because of everything that happened in, the year of everyone saw clearly in 2020 where shit got real. Because that's when I say all this stuff got pushed back to damn near non-existence. But yeah, like, they are, they're doing work. Good for them, good for them. They're actually doing stuff. Hooray, hooray, huzzah. And because
I'm
of,
not knocking it at all. Anyway. Jordan comes back with his, I thought the Gears of War 5 gameplay was good. I'm not knocking the gameplay, but the iconic gameplay, I'd argue, is like 1 through 3. And people are kind of divided on 4, but I've never played 4, so I'm not sure. And I can tell you just from like what little I have played, because I think I beat 1 and 2, I don't think I beat 3. Like, the gameplay is okay, especially with a fucking partner and so. But, like, even I'm sitting there, it's like, dude, it's literally just run from cover to cover, and everything is fucking brown. Brown!
I mean, yeah, because the best weapon in Gears of War, surprisingly enough, is the bow and arrow. The exploding bow and arrow.
It's so stupid, yeah. Yeah, 100%.
Hell, when you freaking headshot enemies with that, and that's just the end of them. They stop existing after that.
Mm-hmm. But like I said, like everybody gets their kind of flavor off on it. Like I said, I enjoy like Halo and Gears for the co-op portions of it because again, playing with a fucking homie is fucking amazing.
Oh man, that game sucks. Were you playing it by yourself? Yeah, but that stop right there. That's the end of that conversation.
Yeah. So I recently got like hooked on a new channel. I'll dig it up here just for the conversation's sake.
Phonics, you got hooked on Phonics, Doss? I'm so proud of you.
I don't need it. They didn't have a lesson in Norse.
Did you look hard enough?
Alright, so the channel itself is called Snammages.
Snammages.
I know what I said.
Okay.
Anyway, so this cat he picks like the stupid, absurd fucking like achievements and shit like that, and it's like, oh yeah, fucking you'll beat a game on Uber Nightmare, beat it under a certain mode, beat it no touch, no death, fucking no hits, that kind of shit. Those kind of achievements. The ones where
the usual streamer nonsense of I'm going to beat the thing that is this thing that on this difficulty because of yes, I can.
Yeah, it's pretty much they're just streamer achievements. That's what they are. Mm-hmm. But I like the way he does a lot of his stuff. I will say that. However, so I've actually pulled one of these fucking achievements, and so is Angry. So, me and Angry fucking back in the day, we did a whole run on co-op of Dead Space 3. And
Yep.
Dead Space 3 has a lot of problems. Not even fucking...
I know what you're thinking. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you already know where I'm going with all this. Alright, so Dead Space 3 has a lot of problems, I'm not even gonna argue, but a lot of those are fucking countered for two fucking major reasons. One, the game is built under the idea of co-op. Can it be played alone? Yes. Should it be played alone? No.
Just like RE5, can it be played alone? Yes. Should it be played alone? No.
Yes. Same kind of token. And like I said, it's like, you know, and they do try to emphasize it pretty strongly, because like even in the game for Dead Space 3, they have a fucking, a quote-unquote partner that you're dealing with for 90% of the game. It's just that if you don't have a partner, your partner fucking disappears.
Yeah, pretty much.
They don't do the Resi 5 treatment where it's like, you have a partner and now you have to manage their fucking life bar. Anyway, all of this fucking like preamble out of the way. So there's an achievement trophy, whatever you want to fucking go with, in Dead Space 3 for beating the game on the hardest difficulty. And it said, like, I kept reading the thing, and me and Angry had beaten the game of Dead Space 3 like multiple times at this point. I think we were on our like 4th playthrough.
We beat it on every difficulty, all the way through. Even it deletes your save file difficulty, which we had to make multiple save files just to get through that, because that one was a bitch and a half.
Well, yes, no. We technically did complete it the proper way. It wasn't pretty, but we did technically complete it the honest way. Granted, we don't have any fucking proof besides the trophy for this, but still. Anyway. But, so this cat, fucking, Sandwiches, fucking, he went through and was like, oh yeah, I went through the Dead Space 3 fucking chasing down this achievement, one of the hardest achievements, and has one of the smallest minute things, and it's like, me and Angry did this co-op.
Crap.
And Sandwich is like, he's bitching and moaning, is like, oh yeah, this is bullshit, the game fucking sucks, I hate this game, blah, 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 and it fucking keeps killing me. It's like, dude, you just had to worry about one person. We did it fucking co-op!
Did a co-op, did the extra missions, the side missions, every little thing, found every little, fuck, what was his name? What was the little, Emmy-looking dude's name? Was it Gib? No,
it wasn't Gib. I know who you're talking about. It's the little fucking, it's the little statue.
Yeah, the little statue thing that you...
It's Ping!
Yes, Ping! That's something... Oh, I can sell Ping for a lot of it, but I don't want to sell Ping. I like Ping.
To be fair, this was like my 3rd fucking Ping, so it's like I was not attached anymore.
I saved my first one and sold the other ones.
But yeah. So like I said, me and Angry fucking, like, we knocked this out together. It took us like, I want to say about 4, maybe 5 tries. Somewhere in that about. It wasn't a lot. But again, like, we're not masters at the game, but we had played it a fucking lot by this point, kind of deal. And like, we knew where all the choke points were. And sure enough, 3 out of our 5 deaths were the fucking choke points. Because there's all sorts of environmental hazards.
Usually me, I die the most of environmental hazards. Especially the laser grid.
Oh, dude. So, I shit you not, like, so Angry had fucking, like, when I sit there and I approached him about this idea, it's like, yo, dude, I want to get this achievement. And it's like, you know, I'm down for it, it's like, you know, but I'd appreciate, you know, you my homie, and it's like, you know, I'd rather play this game with you, kind of thing. You know, and, swear to God, they had this thing in there where it's like, you'll get this, like, super secret reward in there, and it's like, and I was curious. I wanted to know what the super secret reward was. Which, we'll come back to that. Anyway, and it's like, you know, I'm willing to fucking put in the muscle if you're willing to fucking help me, kind of thing. It's like, okay, fucking, so I begrudgingly got him to agree. And so, thus our journey into Dead Space 3 fucking, nightmare mode fucking started. And we both knew, like, a handful of spots where it was like, we had to kind of pay attention because if you fucking got loose and fucking wild about some shit, it's like it'll kill you quick. There's a lot of environmental hazards that will kill you fucking no matter what. You know, like there's the climbing section with that metal case that fucking slams side to side. You really have to watch that because the hitbox on that is wonky.
I mean, you died to that.
Yeah, I'm not even knocking it.
Yeah, I got killed by the friggin' sudden air vent out of nowhere in the one lab area.
Yeah, I remember that.
Because I know, like, that's the place that kills me the most out of everything. The laser area.
I was gonna get to the laser. So the lasers, me and fucking Angry Sister talked about it, like, alright, and we both had a consensus, like, alright, the laser section, somebody's gonna die. I don't know who, but someone will die.
It's most likely gonna be me. It's usually me.
Well, and to give Angry his fair shake, you know, he made it through the entire laser section fine. He made
However,
he made it all the way down. We moved the shit out of what we needed, and we made it all the way back. But then the second he gets out of the laser section, fucking one of the head fucking wrap guys, the little fucking dangly tentacle people, jumps on him and slams him back into the laser grid and kills him immediately. I was sitting there dying laughing. Because, like, we both knew somebody was gonna die. This was not what we were expecting.
it was like made it through there. Was doing fine and dandy. Ain't not a problem in the world. And then suddenly I don't know, like, oh hey guy, you trying to survive? Yeah, not on my watch.
Okay. Anyway, so then we did all this, and we were kind of surprised. It's like, oh, well, what's this fucking, like, secret war they kept going on about? So I was fucking curious about this. Because I didn't get the finger gun yet, and I was like, well, where the fuck is the finger gun? And it was like, oh, well, it has to be the reward for this. And it was like, if I got the finger gun, he got the finger gun. No! That is not the reward you get for fucking beating it on Nightmare mode.
Nope.
The reward you get for beating Dead Space 3 on Nightmare mode is a weird fucking filter of all things.
A weird, grainy, bad horror movie filter.
I kind of jokingly refer to it as the Minecraft filter.
Fucking hate it.
Yeah, it pixelates everything.
Made it worse. The black and white filter from Insert Any Game Here was a lot better.
Well, yeah, I mean, we got to sit there and we should play with that in fucking Fireteam. I know, you don't like it, I understand it, I understand your reason why you don't like it, it's just, it is what it is.
There it is. But, yeah, all that for a fucking filter. Like, god damn it, I would have been more happy they gave me the fucking finger gun!
Yeah, because the finger gun's pretty sick! Go back.
No, I was looking to see if there was a thing. I don't see a thing, because, like, they have this platform over there. I thought there would be, oh, here's a chest that you could probably get to and all that, but nope, there's nothing. It's just there to be there.
Yeah.
Which reminds me.
Up.
Hold on, I'm looking for... Right. No. Bang. I'm just looking for like the random bonuses I can put on the thing.
I hear you.
Okay, there's nothing nothing I want to put on the friggin' big fist.
I would put rage on it.
Rage?
Just something to build your wrath meter.
You mean Bane?
Sure, whatever.
Yeah, Bane.
Yeah, just something to naturally build your wrath meter. Like, because, oh my god, your wrath meter is so fucking important after a while. Just having something naturally that fucking makes it strong, or makes it fucking regen, fucking is godsend.
Or do harvest with some souls. Ah, come on. They should be in range. Nope. Okay. But anyway.
Yeah, potato. Again, playstyle is the fucking thing here, so.
No,
I
I mean,
used
like,
wrath a whole fucking lot whenever I did it.
Yeah, I fucking thought so.
Yeah. So, Deadpool and Wolverine has another fucking teaser trailer out. Which, don't get me wrong, like, I'm super excited about the idea of fucking Deadpool and Wolverine. I really want to see it. I'll probably see it in theater, straight up, not even gonna lie. I know Marvel's pushing the shit out of it, because, like, we could use a win here, guys. And, like, I get it, fucking, you know, a lot of people want X-Men, I want X-Men, fucking, it's like, you know...
Everybody wants the X-Men back.
But I guess, you know, it's like, you know, it's the marketing team doing their job kind of thing, so...
Ho-ho! What's this? You want X-Men? Well, good luck with that! Ho-ho!
Well, that is, like, this is not the only fucking, teaser trailer, actually, that fucking got released. I didn't really put it up there because it wasn't really a standalone thing. You had to fucking go out of your way to get it, kind of deal. But, so Apple Products fucking released a VR fucking thing of interactive what if, for lack of a better term.
They did.
And if you choose the particular fucking answer to the story, you get a further teaser trailer of Deadpool and Wolverine.
And of course, you know, there's always somebody who's going to, you know, do the thing online that's going to be there because whatever reason and blah, blah, blah.
Well, for lack of a better term, my go-to source for a lot of this stuff is New Rockstars. And
for me, it's like everybody else. It's fucking YouTube. Oh, fuck! Shit exploded. There is an exploding thing behind the thing. No one fucking told me.
Well, yeah, it's water. What it is. You just let the water out.
No, I mean something exploded behind me, and it pushed me off the thing because I thought there was... Oh, yeah, that. Yeah. That's what I was trying to get to.
It's water. Yeah, it's water.
Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. It was just held back by the ice.
Yes.
Oh, hey, look. I finally found the fucking map.
Hey!
Alright, yeah. Alright, yeah.
Well, anyway, New Rockstars is on YouTube, so, I mean, that's superfluous, I suppose. Anyway. But they did kind of a more or less breakdown of fucking the whole Apple fucking Oculus what if thing. And, you know, if you got the money to just throw fucking shit at problems kind of thing, it's like, yeah, it'd probably be fucking super interesting. I mean, I ain't got that kind of goddamn money to fucking buy an entire new system for one game, but sure.
Shit, mean times are tough out here. Gas is almost $4.
I think it's $3.30 where I'm at.
Yippee for you.
Well, I also don't have to drive, but I really don't want to. But anyway, I mean, we're still all fucking feeling the fucking pinch at the fucking grocery market, so.
Boy, you ain't lying, man.
What's that? Fuck, grocery market super chains are fucking recording record profits? Anyway. But, I don't know, like, at this point, it's like, you know, I'm kind of done fucking, like, seeing Deadpool trailers and teasers kind of thing. It's like, I'm just waiting for the fucking movie at this point.
God, quit teasing us and finish us off already. God. Ugh.
You keep edging me, man. You know, it only works if you fucking pay off.
Yeah, fucking off a thing.
But a lot of people are kind of freaking out too for this latest one because they're like, "Oh, is that Lady Deadpool?" And it's like, I mean, it could
Maybe.
be. I mean, they have Dogpool, so.
Yep.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, but they've also been sitting there like teasing the idea of fucking what is it? Taylor Swift as Dazzler of all fucking characters, which I mean I get, but at the same time it's like I don't want it.
Hey, it's one of those, by this point, it's like, if they want to do it, I'm not going to say no, but then again, I don't really care.
I fully understand it's a personal thing with me, but a lot of it just comes down to like I don't much care for the artist. That's a lot of what it comes down to.
What? Dust doesn't like Taylor Swift? Grab your pitchforks! Get that heathen! Yeah, okay, trust me, I understand.
Mm-hmm. And that's pretty much the end of the statement on that one. It's just, I don't care for the fucking artist. I think you did that backwards.
I'm pretty sure I did. Eh, that's fine. Yeah, I did a hella backwards. Okay, yeah. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
My bad. Oh, what else? TMNT is getting a new series.
Again.
I mean, yeah, technically this is what, the 4th or 5th time, if not more?
I have no idea. I've learned to stop counting of how many... Here's a series rethink of the TMNT. I'm like, sure.
Well, I mean... TMNT is one of those weird properties where it's like, you know, you can remake it 100 times, and it's like, as long as you have an interesting enough idea, like, you know, there's room to go with things.
Pretty much.
You know, for lack of a better term, like... I mean, TMNT even went through the same kind of, like, transition that Teen Titans did, where they went from Teen Titans Regular to Teen Titans Go.
But Teen Titans Go is doing absolute shit for the actual network in itself.
I understand it, but that's not really what I was saying, though. It's like, it's still popular enough that people, like, you know, enjoyed it. You know, it's a different demographic, I'll agree with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the only thing that actually did really good for Teen Titans Go was their one special, The Night Begins to Shine. That was literally it, but that's because they actually had named artists like CeeLo Green and Fall Out Boy. That is pretty much it.
Well, I mean, and I kind of have this opinion about fucking, like, quote-unquote child shows, or children's shows and stuff like that. It's like, you know, I think they can be just as challenging as any kind of adult fucking entertainment kind of thing. You know, I mean, looking back at some of the things that, you know, I enjoyed when I was a child kind of thing. You know, Batman TAS, The New Adventures of Batman, Teen Titans Go, TMNT, I think it's 82?
What, the 80s, the early Turtles? Well,
yeah.
the first iteration of Turtles we got in like the 90s, 80s era.
It was 80s going into 90s.
Yeah, and then we got as well as like the X-Men TAS, SWAT
I was
Cats.
gonna go there next. Yeah, SWAT Cats was another solid one.
Here's a niche one: Street Sharks.
I like Street Sharks. The other one I would have gone with well, there's all sorts of weird ones I would go with, but you know,
Reboot, insert your G.I. Joe variation here.
Well, actually, if we're gonna go with G.I. Joe stuff, I would probably go with Captain Power and the Soldiers of Tomorrow.
Well, speaking of Captain, don't forget Captain Planet!
I mean, at least it had a good fucking good message behind it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I'm not gonna knock Captain Planet. Was it corny and stupid? Yes, but at the same time,
but that was the point. That was the point.
It had a good message, you know, so I'm not gonna knock it.
Oh, and Reboot and Beast Wars. I cannot forget that. I can't forget that.
Reboot and Beast Wars, they were on the later end of that scope. I mean, you know that too, obviously.
No skipping.
Whereas, like, yeah. Like, you know, it's still accessible by a younger crowd, but it's like, you know, you definitely have to have more of a fucking tone with it kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, you know, I'm not asking for, like, everybody to jump on fucking, like, X-Men TAS or Batman TAS and stuff like that. Because it's obviously not going to reach every fucking crowd. I get that.
Yeah.
You know, but at the same token, it's like, you know, I felt it was more fulfilling with something that, like, had weight and was going somewhere compared to something, you know, for lack of a better term, like SpongeBob. And SpongeBob is fine enough for, like, younger kids because it's an incoherent plot and it goes nowhere. But, you know, I've always preferred, like, stories that went somewhere, which is why I always fucking cling to fucking, like, TAS, you know, X-Men or Batman.
Yeah, like
Reboot
just,
even goes that way.
fuck yeah, like the coherent, somewhat coherent story of that is Reboot when they actually give us a straight up thought out story, like how Bob got there, what's going on with megabyte, hexadecimal, and all that stuff. How did they get there in the entire world of mainframe? Hell, even with Beast Wars, it took a minute for the actual story to probably get fleshed out and realize, like, oh, they're on prehistoric Earth. They came through a time warp kind of deal.
Well, and here's an even better example. It's like, it's one of my more conflicted opinions, but I do believe I'm justified in this. Like, the original, like, 80s run of Transformers, the G1 fucking Transformers. It's kind of hard to watch. I'm not gonna lie. Other than the meme stuff's funny as hell, but
Yeah.
it's like the plot goes nowhere. They do the same thing every fucking week. You know, it's, for lack of a better term, it's almost like G.I. Joe reruns, where it's like, you know what the plot is, or even better, fucking like Mighty Morphin reruns, where it's like, you know what the plot is. It's fucking the Power Rangers fight fucking Raider Propulsa. They get fucking their ass kicked in the first fucking quarter. They come back in the second quarter. They fucking supersize in the third quarter, and then everything goes back to status quo.
Because it's morphin' time and all that jazz and that blah blah blah. Yeah, but that's because, you know, the American version of it. But if we got, you know, the Super Sentai variant, yeah, that had fucking hella story. I actually went back and watched the ye old Mighty Morphin. Well, Super Sentai of the Power Rangers. Like, there's like entire like 4 or 5 series before Mighty Morphin. It's like, I didn't even know that. I had to more or less go back. I am going the wrong way.
I knew of it, I never cared to fucking pay attention to it. For lack of a better term, because of my love for Johnny Young Bosch, fucking I have a certain crossover with fucking Power Rangers.
Specifically that.
Yeah. And so, like, I'd be standing in line, fucking dressed as Bash the Stampede, and then fucking, like, next to me is some guy holding, like, the complete set of fucking, like, the Power Rangers fucking Gen 1 with fucking, the little, inside the helmet and the whole nine. And apparently this guy had hunted down every living Ranger, and I think he even had Kimberly before she passed.
Jesus. No, it wasn't Kimberly. It was it was the Yellow Ranger.
Yeah, well, I thought her name was Kimberly. I could be wrong. I'm sorry.
Trini.
Trini. I think he had Trini too.
God damn! Like, gold star for that guy.
This man was a devotee.
Hey, look, generic drink machine. And it still has drinks in it. All right.
What's that? You gonna get a new soda pop for Stellar Blade? Quick question: which Transformers animated series had the miniature robots, the Autobots, and Decepticons? You're welcome, Jordan. We're trying to find. I think that was
Armada.
Gen 2. Is it Armada?
It's Armada because the Minicons had the Star Saber, and literally some of the Minicons turned into various little broken ass whatever weapons that.
They were all fucking broken.
Because they were essentially better versions of the GoBots, but then the Minicons themselves, like, they turned into various, Yeah, various whatever things when you have like the right number amount. There's the Star Saber, the Autobots got the Star Saber, the Decepticons got like some sort of like black hole blaster, and then there was a group of Minicons that wanted nothing to do with the war between either side, and they did their own thing.
Yeah. Well, and what was it? So a bunch of them fucking. I didn't really get into the Minicon side too much because I was kind of on my way out of like a bunch of the fandoms at that point. But at the same time, it's like I still have respect for Gen 1 Transformers as well as the Beast Wars. Because again, the story writing on. Oh yeah. Well, you had to go take care of a phone call, so it's whatever.
I mean, you probably heard us on on the side end, but that's whatever.
Not too much. With him, I kind of like try to keep it to where like I'm listening to about what we're talking about.
Yeah, I get you. You gotta prioritize. Anyway, no, fucking, we got on a ramble, fucking, talking about the fact that TMNT is getting a new series, and we're talking about, like, the introduction is like, well, it's kind of one of those timeless fucking series where it's like, oh, well, you can just make a whole nother series based off of it. I mean, look at, Transformers, for example.
I mean, they do remake the Transformers series quite a bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Animated series. Michael Bay doing what Michael Bay do is a different problem.
Oh, dude, fucking, I still fucking catch shit from
Michael Bay.
Yeah, I still catch shit from some of my friends where it's like, you don't like Bayformer? It's like, fuck no, it's the dumbest thing ever. It's like, yeah, but the spectacle, I don't.
As big ass robots. I'm sorry, I would never let that go.
No, so that's my beef is with that scene specifically. How does his neighbors not look at shit that's happening literally next fucking door?
None of it. Absolutely fucking none of it.
Seriously, I hear giant thumping around stuff going outside. I'm like, what the fuck is that noise? The fuck is my neighbor doing? Me see giant robot. Okay, cool. I'm concerned. All right, I'm calling the cops.
Well, not to mention, Bayformers looked like shit, and I don't care what anybody says. It's like their designs were garbage.
It's all Bayformers is literally just to market various cars, whatever sponsors your car sponsors. Not so much the toys, because that's literally the animated series. The Transformers animated series is literally just marketed towards the toys of any and all kind. I'm talking more about the actual fucking, like, when they're in their robot form. Their robot forms fucking blow. They all suck.
I agree.
Like, I don't know what they were trying to go for, but this, like, weird little, like, splinter design they had for at least the first couple fucking series, like, it looked like shit.
I mean, the only person's robot design that actually looks good is Prime's, because it's Optimus. You don't want to fuck up Optimus.
I do not even agree with that. I think Prime's like
out of the entire bunch, Optimus is the only one that actually looks good.
No, I'm sorry, I can't agree with you on this one.
I
think they all look bad.
I mean, they all do look bad. Hell, even when they did Bumblebee, I was just generally concerned of like, okay, where are you going with this?
Well, one of the ones that got me with Bumblebee specifically is the fact that it's like, they combined two Transformers to make a third, and it's like, why? So, like, I know this is going deep into the lore, but whatever, we're already here. So, like, Bumblebee from, like, the first Bayformers, like, that wasn't Bumblebee. That was Rodimus. It should have been Rodimus. I don't know why they called him fucking Bumblebee. It made no sense.
Yep.
And, oddly enough, fucking, like, kind of like when it comes into fucking Marvel shit, it's like, Rodimus was my fucking favorite Transformer. Because, he was spunky, but, he had his head was in the right place, but he was too fucking, aggressive for his own good. Gee, I know where that fucking comes from, but anyway.
I like Soundwave and Shockwave.
That's fair. They're both good characters.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, it was like, Bumblebee was only ever a goddamn Volkswagen. I don't know why they turned into a goddamn sports car. It made no sense.
Yep.
He kicks him out, goes scans a new Camaro, and he's the new hottest latest Camaro. I'm sitting there like, no, go back.
Like, no, go back. It was better.
And then my friend was like, "But I thought you liked the new Camaro." I'm like, "I do, but I love the old Camaro. I like the new Camaro. I love the old Camaro.
It's a classic."
Yeah, there's a reason fucking people sit there and say it's like blankety blank Camaro or blankety blank fucking Firebird was my favorite cars. Cause they were good looking fucking cars.
The only reason why I kind of like the newer Camaro is because it reminds me of the Batmobile from the Batman TAS, just the front end of it.
I mean, I can see that. I'm not gonna knock the person's taste and fucking, it's like that's what you like. I get it. If it's what you like, it's what you like. But if you sit there and you put like Bumblebee's original form in the original Transformers compared to what he transformed into later, is like, no, fuck no, you can keep that piece of shit to yourself.
That scene still made me mad. I don't,
dude. Like, I still get fucking frizzled every time I fucking see that. It's like, fuck you in this goddamn movie.
What made me mad is what of the movie really, like, they did so much to explain why a relationship worked in the movie, but then explain nothing else in that movie.
A relationship? What do you mean?
I forgot which
Megan Fox.
The Megan Fox and what's called. I think Megan Fox was supposed to be 17 in that movie, and the dude was like 24, 25.
Shia LaBeouf.
They'll try to.
Yeah, Shia LaBeouf. I remember that. Mostly because there's an entire serial killer song about him.
And they was just trying to explain why it worked. And I'm like, why did you put so much emphasis on explaining why this relationship worked versus the movie?
Well, I was sitting there thinking too, is like, I mean, I don't really see where you're going. Well, I know what you're saying in the sense where it's like the movie's explaining. And it's like, I'm sitting there as like, as a casual male viewer, you don't have to explain fucking age gaps and shit like that. It's like, oh yeah, it's like how it works and the whole nine. Is like, she's hot, he's male and has a penis. That's all you gotta fucking say. I'm not getting into the extremes of that. That's a whole different conversation, but I'm just saying. It's like there's literally zero context you need after that point. I mean, it's fucking Megan Fox. She's attractive. No shit.
And a bit of a suck-up bitch from what I hear.
I don't know. To be fair, like, from the way I understood it, like, she kind of stood her ground about a lot of shit, so...
Oh, no, no lie about that, but, like, it's just from other stuff is like, damn it.
Well, see, and I don't really like talking on that kind of pedigree, because, like, it's hard to sit there and, like, go on that, because, like, I don't have the context for the exact argument, what the fuck actually happened. It's like, shit can be taken out of context, tabloids are a thing, and they're fucking evil and vile fucking creatures, but hey.
They really are. And they do take advantage of people.
So it's like, I really don't like speaking on that kind of context unless it's like, I have like something pretty solid kind of thing.
Fair enough.
Because, like, there's a lot of things that's sitting there, it's like, just from conversation alone, it's like, oh yeah, taken out of context, that can mean horrible things. It's like, well, yeah, no shit, anything out of context can mean horrible things.
What's this? Us hate all holidays? Boo this man! Boo this man! How dare he!
I mean, I really don't hate all holidays, I just kind of hate one holiday, to be honest with you. It's kind of where
How dare you not like Christmas? What is wrong with you? Did your parents love you during Christmas? Like, bruh, shut the fuck up.
Right.
Not only that, like, do you not know what Christmas and Valentine's Day was really made for?
Money!
That wasn't why it was made. I'm like, you poor fool.
Right.
What I remember, what I know of Valentine's Day is the Valentine's Day Massacre because, yeah, that shit was fucking dark.
Well, yeah. I mean, if it was lit up, you know, fucking people would probably be able to get away.
Oh no, it was lit up all right. I can tell you this much, it was lit up all right.
Just in different ways.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, dang it, I'm too far.
Oh, y'all don't?
Well, yeah, like at the same time, it's like, you know,
Bad dog.
just because, like, I don't like Christmas and then the whole nine things, like, you know, I try not to be that much of a poopery on everybody else kind of thing. It's like, you know, if you enjoy it, it's like, I'll leave you alone. It's one of those, like, you know, if you come at me with the whole shit, it's like, you know, you best be aware what the fuck you're getting into.
But DOS, it's Christmas!
Mm-hmm.
My only beef is with
I'm not
Christmas.
allowed to drink at work, what's your point?
I'm pretty sure you find a way.
I mean, if I really wanted to, but I'm not trying to, so...
My only beef with Christmas is freaking Mariah Carey. I don't like that song.
I used to love that song, and now I hate it.
I never liked that song.
I think as a child, you start to sit there and it's like, okay, yeah, it's okay, it's fun, it's like, it makes me think of the holiday and the whole nine, and I can kind of see that argument. But at the same time, it's like, as you get older and you fucking start fucking, like, walking around grocery stores and shit, it just starts fucking, like, grinding away.
Especially if you work in grocery stores or anything like that, you just hear, that's like the song you hear, like, 8, 9 times for your 6 to 10 hour shift, and I'm like, oh my fucking god, I hate this song.
Oh,
Hey,
I swear to God, fucking,
Hey guys, I used to work at Walmart in the toy section for like 2 years, especially during Black Friday. I hate that song. I've never liked that song to begin with.
I used to work with Ralph, so...
So yeah, like hearing that song, that's literally... Because whenever I tell people that story when I'm doing job applications, they give me that, oh, you poor soul. They give me that Vietnam War veteran look. Like, you've seen the worst of humanity. No. The worst of humanity is when I worked at a nursing home. This was just literally a straight up slugfest all the way through.
I don't know, I mean... I'm not sitting there discounting your fucking, like, understanding of fucking nursing home stuff. Again, I'm not discounting that. I don't think it's that way all the way across the board.
Well, nursing and rehabilitation center, so yeah. It was also a rehab place as well, so...
Well, yeah. I'm just saying, like, I don't think that's fair to sit there and, like, give it that one a blanket statement, because I think there are some that are better than others.
Oh, no kidding.
I'm just gonna leave it there. That's all I wanted to say. And not every place is like that one fucking spot out of Happy Gilmore.
God, I'd be concerned if it was like that place at Happy Gilmore. I'd be genuinely concerned.
Yeah, but I mean, you know the fucking stereotype. I mean, that's what a lot of people sit there and think about the shit.
Yeah, because I think the first place wouldn't be as bad if it wasn't also a rehab center as well, because that is in itself its own problem.
I don't know. I really, like, I'm not a big fan of the rehab stuff, but that's also because, like, the rehab stuff didn't work for me. Like, back when my knee got fucking jacked up the first time kind of thing, they sent me to a fucking sports rehabilitation center. Yeah. And, for lack of a better term, they found new and interesting ways to torture my knee.
Okay, you're just gonna need to relax a bit and just, stretch your knee out by this much. Oh, God, why?
Yeah. Well, like, so, like, I got a deep tissue massage, and I sit there and say, oh, massage on my fucking knee, that sounds amazing, kind of thing. And then they opened up this fucking, like, book that contained a whole bunch of metal instruments that looked like it was straight out of the fucking Dark Ages.
Oh.
Yeah, I got that massage.
Well, it was a deep tissue massage. You fat bitch.
Oh, you're not wrong. It was a very deep tissue massage, and I was not fucking happy about it. I fucking walked out of the worse limp than I walked in.
Oof. They should have tried electrostimulation. That actually relaxes the muscles.
I mean, this is Loki's Armed Force medical treatment, so keep that in mind.
Okay, have a shot of this, and now I need to sterilize the equipment.
Dude, I have better fucking bedside manner than most people do.
And you're completely insane.
Just saying, it's like I've had to do more surgery on people because of the fact they don't want to go to the hospital.
Oh, I know.
But yeah, no, fucking, oh god, the sad part too is like, so like, they had this like little roller with fucking like, little like needles on it kind of thing. And it was supposed to sit there and like, you know, it was supposed to kind of like separate my muscles to the point where it's like, oh yeah, fucking like, it'll help fucking relieve the fucking strain and pressure on it kind of deal.
Okay.
It did none of that. I'm just gonna point that out right now. It made all of that worse. But yeah, like like the sad part too is like, so the chick's like, okay, so we're done with your first fucking treatment, so we've got about 6 more of these, and you know, when can we see you again? And it's like,
never.
I just stood there, I looked her straight in the eyes, like, you can see me in a week, and I walked away and I never went back.
I'll be back in a week. Never returned.
Oh, dude. I'm not gonna lie, fucking, like, after fucking seeing that, I fucking get leery anytime I hear about fucking, like, oh yeah, we're gonna send you to physical therapy now. It's like,
Like, no.
I'm not going back.
Yeah, that's your personal hell, Doss. You're going to physical therapy.
Well, the sad part is like, okay, so that was when I jacked up my one knee. When I shattered the other leg, I had less fucking problems.
Yeah, now you're not walking with a limp. Now you're just walking.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, I had a halo on the other leg, and fucking, like, I was sitting there, I was grabbing this shit by the bar and moving it across so I could fucking, like, move my leg to a more comfortable position. That fucking leg gives me less problems than the knee that I got therapy on.
And the fact that you tell me stories that, oh yeah, you went to at your job, there are other, oh, I see you, motherfucker. Oh.
What the fuck is it? You talking about? That's just nowhere near me. You know what? I'm gonna kill it.
I love how you're saying all that. Fucking like, or angry as fucking staring at the fucking ceiling and fucking waiting for a drop down. You're just fucking smacking his ass up.
Yeah, cause like, oh, I saw, ooh, a chest. Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm. It's been a while since they pulled that one.
I mean, I'm still looking at the ceiling as I'm moving around, looking for stuff.
But anyway, as you were saying, it's like I kept telling you stories about something.
Oh yeah, about how you are at work at a couple of times or another, like, oh yeah, these people cannot seem to keep up with you, and you have 2 very bad legs, and you're outpacing these people who's been doing this for years, who's actually supposed to be very good at that. I'm like, yeah, that's saying something.
Well, okay, like that goes in two contexts. You okay there, Collie? Oh, okay, you're doing stuff. Okay.
I do not know. I wish I could tell you. I do not know. I opened a place that has lasers. Not yet, lasers everywhere. But I'm afraid the second I step in, them lasers, none of them everywhere. And there's barely any room to do anything.
Are you to the point with the decorative walls yet?
Oh shit, there she is.
I don't know what you mean by decorative walls, but there's a whole bunch of lasers, and she said that box looks like bait. And I'm pretty sure the box is bait.
Oh, I know exactly where you are, actually.
And I'm guessing, is there anything interesting in the box that I need?
It's a new costume.
So maybe is what you're saying.
I'm hearing maybe.
I'm here. I did Life or Limb and I got it.
But you're the one who's
Should I
willing to
press the button first? That's literally just shining over there. The
But
red
that's
button.
you're like the person who will purposely jump into the blender like, hey, I got a quarter though. Like, Das, that was a blender. But a shiny quarter. But that was a blender, man.
Well, alright, I'm gonna go fucking with a weird reference for you, but carry on with me. You ever
okay.
seen Virtuosity?
No.
No.
Okay. So it's one of like Denzel Washington's early movies.
Okay.
And he has to basically fight a AI computer
Oh,
opponent.
right. Now I remember. It's just the
Yeah.
name always escaped me of like movies most of the time.
Yeah. Anyway, he has to fight an AI computer opponent, except is like the AI has been brought into the real world, and is like he's playing by video game rules in the real world, which doesn't make a lot of sense unless you see the movie. But anyway.
Well, virtual
Yeah,
reality.
I am that jackass where sitting there is like, yeah, I will push the boundaries to fucking make shit happen.
So
Yeah, but didn't they also
I'ma
bisect
go
like a
save
fucking horse in that
first.
movie?
before I make my decision, because I'm trying to see if I press the red button first, would that do anything?
No, I can tell you that right now.
Okay, so just pretty much take the bait, is what you're saying.
Pretty much.